Wow, Andy scared them to sleep overnight and they're still not on time? I better help them with the intro.
Welcome back to AMD Now Playing.
Obviously, we never left the CEC. We've been in Austin, sleeping on the floor.
You're still dressed the same?
Same exact clothes. I haven't showered.
I can tell.
Man, it has been an absolutely busy month. So many games launched, and we're going to talk about all of our partners like Blizzard with World of Warcraft Midnight, Diablo IV, Lord of Hatred, Death Stranding 2 just hit PC.
Finally,
I cannot wait. And speaking of things that just hit PC, Crimson Desert is out, and I have been playing it nonstop.
And it's coming with all those new FSR updates as well, so you're going to get great image quality and great performance.
Dude,
it's going to be fun.
I cannot, like, why are we here? I should be playing it still. But I did bring you guys some presents too with the new ASUS TUF A14 laptops.
And I brought you a present. I have an exclusive look at the 9950 X3D2.
Ooh, let's go check it out. Dude, happy early birthday. I got you this. Well, I really actually did. But you get to keep this one. This is the ASUS TUF A14 powered by the Ryzen AI MAX Plus 392.
Yeah, brand new. This is our 12-core, 24-thread CPU inside here. It's really just a powerhouse. You get great performance, you get great efficiency. You have an NPU on here with up to 50 TOPS of performance. So this is the ultimate laptop for really work, play, and creating. It's awesome.
It's got everything in there. There's 32 gigs of RAM, which you can assign to the integrated GPU if you need that extra power for some of the more intensive games.
And speaking of integrated GPU, it's got the integrated Radeon 8060S in here.
With all the FSR technologies and everything.
Yeah, and all the AMD software features in there too. So you have your frame generation, any upscaling. You have really all your tools to get a great gaming experience. In terms of the overall build quality, I think that's probably what got my attention the most with this laptop. I love how understated it is.
You could take this to a coffee shop and not be embarrassed if you're worried about all the RGB flashing at people.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, a little over 3 pounds. It's got a 14-inch display. It's a little over 1440p at 165 hertz, which is crazy. That's the same type of resolution refresh rate I'm running at home.
Yeah.
Right, having that in your backpack is gonna be pretty insane. Lots of expandability. So if you want to upgrade your storage, it takes full-size 2280 M.2s. Proprietary power brick here that goes up to 200 watts, but don't worry about that. You also have USB-C on both sides that go up to 100 watts. Full-size HDMI. We got audio, 3.5mm jack, and full-size USB-A. You kind of got everything you need here.
Everything you need, including the micro SD slot, which I love because I'm always taking mine in and out of my Windows handhelds, and you can slap it right in here. And
I didn't even think about that.
Yes.
This is gonna be my new work and play laptop for all the traveling we're doing.
We're gonna get those glasses that we saw at CES, the XR ones, and we're just gonna spend our entire lives plugged into the Matrix.
Just plugged in?
Yeah, it works for me. Well, man, congrats. Enjoy this thing. Let's go see what else is going on.
Dude, this is so cool. Bill, there's a whole bunch of new game partners I've been hearing about. It's an exciting month we had in store.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's not just Crimson Desert, but it's also Death Stranding 2 on the beach from Kojima Productions and Sony and the Nixies, who's bringing the PC port to us on March 19th. So the same day Crimson Desert's launching, we've got 2 of the best games in the world available to play. And so the PC port is pretty sweet, actually. It has DualSense controller support, it has ultra widescreen support, which you don't get on PlayStation 5, and it has the latest FSR technologies as well, including unlocked frame rates. It's probably one of the most attractive games.
Yeah, the visuals look insane.
Yeah, so if you're looking for something to push that 9070 XT to the absolute max, this is going to be helpful.
Yeah. What else we got going on?
Well, of course, we wouldn't be having an episode of Now Playing if I wasn't gushing about Crimson Desert again for at least another couple minutes, right?
This is 4 episodes in a row, man.
If you're unfamiliar with Pearl Abyss, they make Black Desert Online, which is one of the biggest MMOs in the world, and it's on their own proprietary engine called the Black Space Engine. What that means is that it is fully optimized for these massive open world experiences. And so instead of an MMO, you've got this huge, giant single-player experience with all the latest FSR technologies, the frame generation, upscaling, everything. It's gorgeous. And we worked very closely with Pearl Abyss and the Black Space Engine team to make sure that you're able to get the best experience no matter what you're playing on.
Obviously, if you want the most immersive and crazy experience, you have your 9070s and 9070 XTs at home. But what's really nice about this engine is that they've been able to scale performance to get a great experience across a wide range of hardware. So if you're playing on your handheld, maybe those laptops we just checked out, this engine and all the latest gaming technologies in here should make Crimson Desert an absolute blast to play.
Trust me, I've been playing on pretty much everything I own.
Yeah?
Yes.
Bill, there's more?
Or believe it or not, there are 2 new titles from our partners at Activision Blizzard. World of Warcraft Midnight just launched back on March 2nd, or on the 27th if you pre-ordered like myself and spent most of the weekend playing it. This is the latest expansion from World of Warcraft. I have been playing this game for over 20 years since the beta before launch in November of 2004.
Wow.
Yeah, I was in college when this came out and I'm still playing.
I was in diapers.
Yeah. This expansion is fantastic so far. It has the new allied race in the Haranir. It has the new Devourer spec for the Demon Hunter class. Several new zones, including revamped zones in Kel'Thalas. Big new dungeons. It has the housing system. The housing is something that people have been asking for in this game since it came out, like since 2004, and everybody seems to love it. And it continues the story from the War Within as well.
Are all the expansions usually this big?
All the expansions are pretty big. I would say that this one feels like very feature-packed. You always get what you pay for with World of Warcraft, which will be hundreds and hundreds of hours of playing and looking for new loot, yeah. So it's not the only title they're releasing. We have Diablo IV, The Lord of Hatred, coming out on April 28th. It has 2 new classes, one of which, the Paladin, you guys saw revealed at the Game Awards. Yep. I've been playing that like crazy between World of Warcraft and Crimson Desert. And then there's the Warlock. It's got a whole bunch of new areas and content, new weapons, new progression systems, a revamped loot system entirely. Can't wait to get my hands on that in a few weeks. Honestly, it's just like a great time to be a gamer, to be a fan of like RPGs like myself.
Yeah. Okay, Bill, you clearly know way too much about these games.
Love it.
You've been sinking hours into them?
Hours.
Have you been working at all the past few days?
Yeah, I'm working all the time.
Oh no.
Adit,
yeah.
We've had all these meetings for the past several months about 9950 X3D2.
You were paying attention?
I was paying attention to all of them.
Yep.
I wasn't playing Crimson Desert repeatedly. What is 9950 X3D2 again?
He really wasn't paying attention. Okay, look, 9950 X3D2, this is the new flagship Zen 5 CPU. Before, you only had cache on one set of cores underneath the hood there. What X3D2 is doing is you're getting 3D cache across all the cores under the chip. You're literally doubling. That's where the X3D2 comes in, right? So with these chips, you're getting up to 208 megabytes of cache, which is insane. Almost look at this CPU as like a Threadripper Lite that has all the gaming chops that you'd expect from a 9950 X3D.
Yeah, so all of our like indie game developer friends, they're always asking us like, how do we get Threadrippers if we can't afford them because we're indie developers and we can barely afford our houses. Now they have this part. Yeah. It makes it a little bit easier to get that sort of power. This drops right into AM5.
AM5, consumer platform. Obviously memory prices are a bit inflated right now, but still consumer platform. It's a little more approachable to get this type of experience.
Yeah.
So me and Bill, we're definitely more 9800 X3D, 9850 X3D kind of gamers. We just want the highest frames in our games. I think that 9950 X3D2 is more suited for my friend here, Carlos, the AI guy at AMD. He's the one that makes all of our funny memes internally. What have you heard about it so far?
All I know is that it's purposely built for creators and developers, so I'm really excited about it. Besides the AI workloads, I'm being told it's really good on this one.
What do you want to do with this CPU?
Honestly, I'm just gonna go crazy with Comfy UI and Blender workloads, simply because this really shines there, and I believe that this is the product for me, as you say.
Yeah. I'm excited for you to get your hands on one.
Ah, totally.
That wraps it up for this episode of AMD Now Playing. We have got to get out of here. I got to get back to my 9070 so I can play with FSR and Crimson Desert.
I have a feeling if we don't let you go soon, you're going to start like freaking out.
Yeah,
you're already freaking out. Okay, you go home. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to head to the AMD Gaming website at amdgaming.com. This is your one-stop shop for everything happening in the world of gaming with AMD. Be sure to head to the AMD Gaming Discord server where you can chat with folks like me, Bill, and even Wally. And lastly, check out all of our socials down below. You don't want to miss anything. We have a whole bunch of exciting updates coming soon. Thank you, and we'll talk soon.